Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap for the street ministry. And today's should be a fairly simple soap. I'm going to have a 2-layer in the pot swirl, and I'm going to represent one of my favorite pops when I was growing up as a kid. The bottom is going to be purple with Purple Vibrance from Nurture Soap, and the accent color in the pot swirl will be white. And I'm going to fragrance this with one that I have used recently called Grape Happy Camper from Nature's Garden. Absolutely love it. It's wonderful. That's going to be the grape pop on the bottom. And then the top pop is going to be orange with Nurture Soap's Orange Vibrance. And that's not the most stable orange in CP soap, so I'm going to stabilize that and bump it up just a little bit with, what is this called? Neon Atomic Orange from Crafter's Choice. It will have the white accent, and I'm going to fragrance this with Orange Soda Pop from Nature's Garden. Now, truthfully, I have not used this, have not tested it, and if you all know me, I usually test these in my much smaller batch, but I didn't have a chance to, and I saw a lot of really good reviews, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. So that's pretty much it. So give me a minute to get set up, and I'll be back and we'll get started. Okay, I have everything set up, and I think I'm ready for the bottom layer, which will be the purple, the grape. So let's start with 1 full tablespoon, maybe 1 1/4, and see how our purple looks. And I have discovered when doing the heat transfer method, which I do, I don't stick blend my batter until I'm ready to pour it. Like this batter has just been hand stirred. All of these separated batches, batter's just been hand stirred. It will stay smoother and fluid so much longer. Now that is an ideal color, so that's good. Now let's get our white mixed up, and then I'll stick blend it and add the fragrance. So here's going to be the accent, the white. I have not pre-mixed this. I really don't think I need to, because this is going to be unscented, and I like mine a little on the thick side anyway. So let's stick blend this. I just put the head over it, trap it at the bottom, burp it, turn it on, hold it a second, pull it up. Now, let's get our purple ready. Put our fragrance in, and we'll give it a quick blend. People say that this accelerates. I didn't have a problem with it, but I did just hand stir it. So I'm going to just stir it with a stick blender, and then just give it a real quick few pulses. And I think that's not quite big enough. But I think by the time I get it mixed up, it will be. So I don't want to push my luck, especially since several people have said it accelerates. So let's get our white in there. get this into the mold. Oh yeah, it's definitely accelerating. Oh yeah, definitely should not have stirred that. I will remember that the next time. Do not stick blend that fragrance. Because that did not pour the way I wanted it to. But anyway, that's going to have to sit for a minute to firm up so I can texture it, so I will be right back. Okay, that purple layer did not go according to plan. Let's hope the orange goes a little better. So let's get a pretty good dose of our orange vibrance in, since this isn't the most stable in CP soap. Give it a good stir, of course. It always looks really nice at first, but it seems as though as the soap starts to cure is when it loses it. I will put that neon in just a minute. So let's get our white ready. Perfect. Now let's get just a little bit of neon into this, and then our fragrance. It doesn't take much. Go. Now this batter looks much better. That looks almost like it's separating. that's it. And I'm going to leave that top nice and smooth. So that orange soda behaves beautifully, absolutely beautifully. So even heavy stick blending, look at it. So I'm going to cover this up and wrap it up and let it go through gel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the cut. Bye, everybody. Okay, I'm back and it's time to cut our soap. So as you can see, I have already split these into logs because I wanted to put them back in the mold so I could mark the mold so I know where the cuts are and I can do some on the top. If you watched the making video, I had some issues with the purple. I stick blended it and perhaps shouldn't have, because it just seemed a little too thin and it looked like it was separating, but now it looks okay now. That was the Grape Happy Camper, and I know when I tested it I really should have hand stirred it, because I hand stirred it in the test batch and I had no problems. But it looked a little thin, so I stick blended it and it looked like it was separating. This is the orange soda on top. It behaved beautifully. I'm not even sure what happened there with that big indentation there, but overall the purple turned out okay. Now in my test batch, the purple had kind of a chemical smell for 2 or 3 days, but after 2 or 3, 4 days, it developed into the scent that it was supposed to and stayed really nice and strong. So overall, this is not quite what it was supposed to, but it's close. I'm overall happy with it. So let's cut some bars and see what they look like. So this is the first one, the one on the end. Let's grab some from the center. Yep. Yeah. I was a little worried about this one, but overall, I think it looks pretty daggone good. So let's get some from the middle log and see what they look like. This is the middle. Oh yeah, we got some nicer swirls in that one, which seems to be the case with this mold, and it makes sense. And let's get one on the end and see what it looks like. Yep. The bottom purple's just a little funky because it just came out in globs. Some of it was thin and runny, and some of it was thick and viscous. Really strange, but I will know. I even marked on the bottle, hand stir it only. But overall, I am really happy with this. So let me get some pictures, and that's what I have for this week. Now this will take care of me for the whole month of May, so I will be back mid-May here in this soap lab to make the ones for June. So I will see you all next time in my soap lab at home. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.